chains
versus
belts. What's up, guys? It's Alex. We're doing a really quick Ask a Motorcycle Guy right here. I had one of you guys ask me really recently for my honest opinion on a couple different things, and one of those was the whole chain versus belts discussion. And actually there's a third contender in that talk. It's actually chains, belts, and drive shafts, but we're going to leave drive shafts out of it. So we're just going to have a really quick discussion of my opinions from my experience on chains versus belts, okay? And spoiler alert, I think that they're both good for different situations, but here's how I'm going to handle that. Here, I tell you why. Okay, so I like chains on things like super sport bikes and dirt bikes, things where every little bit of weight you can save is to your advantage, and things where the best power transfer to get to the ground is what you want. You want the lightest, easiest, most direct power transfer to the ground. In those applications, you want a chain. So like sport bikes, super sport bikes, dirt bikes, things like that. Of course, classic motorcycles, you're stuck with a chain anyway. You know, on belts, I like belts for things where you just want longevity and you want just that really solid, stable, dependable, you don't really have to adjust it ever, it's not going anywhere, lasts a lot longer kind of application. I like belts on some of your bigger cruisers, things of that nature, right? Like my Victory Highball that I've got right now, it's got a belt on it and I really like it. Those two things being said, I have also owned several sport bikes with belts that I really liked. I'm a huge fan of everything that Eric Buell has pretty much ever put together. Most of the stuff that he's done over the years, both with Harley, without Harley, have been belt drive motorcycles. And for sport bikes with belts on them, the systems he came up with were super, super, super cool. The two that I had were auto tensioning, so you never had to mess with them or anything, and they lasted. I mean, you know, I rode those bikes for probably 25,000 miles a piece or something like that. Never had an issue with them. So that's really my take on the whole chain versus belts thing. Chains are good. Modern chains, really, if you take care of them, last a lot longer than you think they do. I mean, I've had bikes where I put, 15, 16,000 miles on them with a chain and just lubed and adjusted it properly every few hundred miles, and it was fine. A modern belt, you take care of it and nothing goes horribly wrong. A modern belt is a 20 to 30,000 mile easy, so they're both really great systems, but they're for different things. A belt will definitely outlast a chain, period. It's just the way it's going to be. And most motorcycles, most vehicles with a belt on them like that don't require any adjustment. Most of them have auto tensioners on them and don't require an adjustment. There's a couple out there that do, but most of your belt drive stuff requires no adjustment. So if what's important to you is a longer life and less adjustment, no muss, no fuss, then a belt is right for you. If you are more about saving the weight and having the absolute best, lightest, most direct power transfer to the ground, then a chain is for you. If you don't mind adjusting it, you don't mind a little bit of maintenance, chains are cheap, they're easy. When it comes time to replace them, the chain will be cheaper to replace. You usually do chain and sprockets, but with a belt, you do belt and pulleys. So, chain, more maintenance, lighter, easier power transfer. Belt, definitely less maintenance, longer life, but a little bit more expensive to replace. So there's pros and cons to both of them. I like them both just for different applications. So hope this helps. If I did not answer a very specific thing you wanted to know about that, we'll try this again. Just shoot me another comment. We'll go into it. That's my take on the chain versus belt thing. Maybe sometime pretty soon I'll do one where I throw drive shafts in there as well, because they've got their place as well. All right? Take it easy, guys.